Well, Mike, in 2007, the House of Representatives Veteran Affairs Committee accused the Department of Defense of illegally discharging veterans with this personality disorder discharge in order to save $12.5 billion in health care costs and compensation that they would have had to pay to those veterans. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Howard, how does it work? Tell me how this latest military scam works. And it kind of comes a full circle, but I want to know what they're doing to get rid of military veterans now without any kind of benefits.
Well, a study was just released, Mike, that where the conclusion is that the U.S. military, it has a systemic personality disorder discharge problem, and they're illegally violating discharge rules and have discharged 31,000 people since '01 as personality disorders. Now, personality disorder is an individual who has an inflexible, socially inappropriate behavior, which is, what is that? It's not a diagnosable major brain injury or any, it's an axis 2 injury. Personality disorder cannot be caused by a major disorder. It can't be caused by substance abuse. It can't be caused by a medical disorder or a psychiatric disorder. And it's not incompatible with service. But in order to be a personality disorder, to discharge for personality disorder, they have to find that it interferes with the duties of the soldier.
Okay, so Howard, let me ask you this. If I'm hearing you right, of course you've handled cases like this in court when you've cross-examined psychiatrists on this issue. There's about 8 specific kind of requirements to even make the diagnosis of PD, a personality disorder. And one of them is you have to go spend a lot of time with history talking to the family. That's not being done here, is it?
No, it's not. And also you have to have a very careful psychiatric examination. What we find is that the gravest results of this is that they're not reaching the real diagnosis. It's not that you're just putting people out because of a personality disorder, but people who do have these problems should be carefully diagnosed for the axis 1 injuries. They should be carefully diagnosed for PTSD and traumatic brain injury. Now, you and I have both tried cases involving traumatic brain injury, and we know how difficult it is to prove and how difficult it is to diagnose. And we've also seen the consequences of people who are walking around with traumatic brain injuries and PTSD undiagnosed. There are 31,000 people who have had this.